Thousands of San Diegans turned out for an Anchorman 2 casting call for extras.
God, what is
thousands.
wrong with you
There
people?
was just a line
what
all
is
around.
wrong with you people, honestly?
But only a few hundred were selected, and on Friday, the cast and crew were filming at SeaWorld, and the whole thing was just, it was very hush-hush. But we happen to know someone who was there. UT Chargers beat writer and movie extra and star now, Michael Gelkin, is here to tell us what went down, and we appreciate you taking the time for us little people.
I know.
Oh, I try to give back.
Did you get your own trailer and everything too?
Not forgetting where you came from.
Exactly, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Just start us off from the very beginning. Do you go to that cattle call around the corner here in Mission Valley to become an extra?
No, I didn't.
You just sent in your picture?
My sister, actually, she sent in her picture and my picture. I didn't know she was doing it. I woke up one morning, she told me that she had emailed a photo of me and her, just 2 photos, and then the next morning I woke up and she told me that she got an email and we were in, and so.
See, this is why this is so important, because wasting your time standing in line, I think we're all learning now. You don't have to do that. Now, here's the other thing. When you send in, or when your sister sent in your photo, does she say, this is Michael Gelkin, he's the beat writer for the UT and the Chargers? I mean, is there a little resume about you,
No,
or is it just your headshot?
Just photo, and I think it would have hurt if they knew I was a media member, because like I said, they want to keep everything hush-hush about.
Maybe that's what I did wrong, because here's why I'm so upset, Michael. I also sent in my picture because I refused to wait in line.
Where did you send it to? How did you know who to send it to? Like, I mean, people watching would be like, how did you guys do this?
Well, you went on to utsandiego.com and had the whole storyline and said, hey, this is where you can go to stand in line, and if you can't stand in line, send it to this casting agency and give them.
That's what your sister did.
Yeah, I think that, or she got an email from SeaWorld because she's in some mailing list. I'm not really sure what she did, but she did it. And so.
All right, so you got in.
Yeah.
You got, okay, so don't be upset.
And your sister as well?
Yes.
Both of you? Wow,
Okay,
that's really
so
cool.
you guys got in. Now, you're an extra.
Yes.
Okay, what does that mean? Explain to people what a day is like for an extra, because apparently you were over at SeaWorld yesterday, and you were part of the shooting yesterday, right?
It was a Friday.
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead.
Okay.
And to quote Tom Petty, I was a face in the crowd. I mean, it wasn't like I was a huge part of this thing, which is fine. I wasn't looking to be in a movie. It was just a kind of a cool way to spend a day off.
Yeah. No, but hold on. I want to hear the whole thing.
So we get there. It was like about 7:30 a.m., like 7:15, and we just sit there and they kind of tell us generally what the scene is about and how they want us to react, because there's obviously hundreds of people are there as extras, and so it's a pretty big scene. So they want us all, to do certain things at certain times without giving too much away. And then, there's food there, and in between breaks, there's like Q&As with like Adam McKay, who's the director, and he's done other guys and a bunch of other Will Ferrell movies, including the original Anchorman, and just Judd Apatow is a producer, and so he did a Q&A with just the audience. So
that's cool.
It was pretty cool
really
experience.
cool,
And there was food and drinks and all that. So.
All right. Now, here's the question. Was Will Ferrell in the scene that you were a part of?
Yes.
And you watched him get to do his thing?
Yes.
How many times do you think
it was pretty cool.
Well, but how many times does he have to, cut, forget it, start over? I mean, how many times did it take to get until they finally went, okay, good, we got it?
No, they should shoot take after take after take. And I think that was probably the most interesting thing, is that during a dress rehearsal, we have an idea of what the script is. And again, I'm a total first timer to this, and so, it's unpaid, and so just to be a part of it is
unpaid?
Cool. Yeah.
Whoa, hold on a second. What time did you get to SeaWorld?
Like around 7.
What time did you leave SeaWorld?
Well, probably around like 2 or 3.
All right, so you put in a legit day, 8 hours.
Yeah, some of it was spent walking around the park. It was like 5.5, 6 hours.
It's worth the experience, though, to just tell people, I was an extra.
Yeah,
if I just tell your kids.
If you can freeze frame it eventually and find yourself, okay.
Amazing.
Like if I could watch the movie Hoosiers and be like, oh yeah, I was in that crowd cheering.
That's
very
cool. I completely agree.
See, I don't.
Well, I think it's great, and
Thank you for your support.
I'm still very upset that I was not chosen.
Don't get me wrong, I'm very supportive. I just don't think I figure that everybody who's in the film who's asked to be there should get some form of compensation.
Well, I think they just assume that most people are just happy for the experience.
Yeah, the experience, and if can't look past the free food, I would say.
How was it? Was it good?
Very true.
Solid sandwiches at the end there.
Solid sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ham, turkey, roast beef. What are we talking?
It was turkey. There was like a Capri Sun in there.
Capri Sun.
Oh, I like
hey,
I like
brought
a
me
good
back.
Capri Sun.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Keep the kids all sugared up. Hey, Mike, congratulations.
Yeah.